Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Joe Tehili. I'm a successful real estate professional. I work with GTEX Holdings, one of the leading real estate developers in the world. We have properties in the US, UK, UAE, and over 20 locations in Nigeria. And today I'm glad to bring you the 6 of top international countries to invest in, especially for Nigerians in diaspora. So thank you again for joining us live. And we've been on break here in Nigeria for the past 3 days for the Ramadan festivities. And so we are back. Throughout the 3 days, I had enough rest. I hope you've been having a good time too. In as much as I was resting, I was also working, strategizing, and then planning ahead for this weekend. I hope whether you did the holiday, I believe the holiday went well, or you were working, I believe everything went well for you. So it's a pleasure. Thank you for joining me live here once again. So today we are back to top international locations to invest in, especially for Nigerians in diaspora. And I'll be very honest with you, I really do appreciate a number of persons who have joined me live here for the couple of days that we've been on this daily series. So thank you very, very much. And I've been observing the number of views have as well been increasing. So it's not just views we are looking at keeping you informed, we are looking at educating you on these opportunities. And if there are opportunities for you, we are looking at doing business with you. Or if there are opportunities for your friends, we look forward to doing business with your friends. So welcome once again, welcome once again. Now, where were we? So we've been talking about 3 locations, and we've been focusing on Valdosta, Georgia, which is still there. But today, again, I want to focus on the KD Houston, Texas project. The KD Houston, Texas project. We just signed we signed the second phase of this project ending of last month stroke early this month, and it's been amazing. Yes, to show you that we are consistently progressing. So to come down to basics, the KD Houston, Texas project is a 40-acre property in the US, in Houston, Texas to be precise, and a $150 million project. Yes, of course, that's the current budget, but we know as time goes on and inflation have its way, the project goes up over time. But currently, the project is a $150 million project. The interesting part is we've raised $105 million of this project already and counting. I know we've raised more, but the confirmed amount that we've raised so far is $105 million. Yes. So people are excited for this project. People are like, this is a banger, more like a native-owned project in the US. I hope you understand that. I'm very honored and humbled to be at the service of Dr. Stephen Akintayo, who is the mind and the brain behind this project. Yes. So he's one of the first indigenous Nigerian to take his kind of developments, which is green and smart estates, not just in Nigeria, but take it to happen also in US right there. So a lot of people are rooting for this project. A lot of investors are committing to ensure that this project is a success, and yes, it will be a success. I'm very excited to let you know that Bishop David Bishop David Abiyoye of the Winners Chapel, that's Faith International, blessed and commissioned this project right there in KT Houston, Texas. It's a very, very huge project. So I'm trying to give you a picture of if he could gladly bless this project, you should know what is in store. So how do you come in? How do you benefit? How do investors benefit? So right now, the project is over 40 acres, but we are not selling land. It's an intended building project. We intend building 4 and 5 bedroom terraced duplexes, high rises, right? Skyscrapers if possible. Yes, so these are the projects we intend for those locations. However, the way housing development works in the US is not the same it works here in Nigeria. So you have to get a number of licenses, you have to get a number of endorsements, permissions, certifications before, and approvals before you can start housing development. So we are in the process of getting these necessary licenses and approvals for building. So right now, how investors can benefit is they invest a certain amount of money, and every year they get dividends on their investments. Yes, you can invest. I understand that a number of options to come in has reduced, in the sense that when we started, we were even allowing $2,000, but that slot is closed. We have a certain number of targeted amounts that investors can come in with. So $2,000 offer is closed, $5,000 is closed, $10,000 is closed. The minimum one can come in now is $30,000. You heard me right. The minimum you can come in currently is $30,000 to as high as $1 million. So regardless of what amount you decide to invest with, you have a certain percentage which range from 18 to 24%, depending on how, let's say 8 to 24%, depending on how high you choose to invest. Yes. So you'll be like, okay, we've not started building, how do we intend to give your money back? And how is this even legit? Is this real? Good. So when I started this video, I said I work with GTEX Holdings, courtesy Dr. Stephen Akintayo, and we are one of the top leading developers in the world with properties in US, UK, UAE, and over 20 locations in Nigeria. In Nigeria here, we have over 20 estates locations in Nigeria. So for the developments that we have ongoing, and then for Dubai, we have some units for rental apartments, yes, where we get rental dividends as well. So in the servicing of these projects, right, in as much as you are investing for the KD Houston Texas project, you are rest assured that you will be giving your dividends yearly. And by the way, this real estate fractional scheme we are opening with this investment is not starting this year. We have the Nigerian investment arm for it, which has been operating for the past 3 years, and we have consistently given our investors their yearly dividends without fail, consistently. So that confidence is already there. That's why a number of our previous investors are the ones who have gone further to invest with us in this new project. So I'm giving you the assurance that you have confidence and you have peace of mind in doing these investments. If you know Dr. Stephen, I believe you don't have any doubts because of his person of integrity. If you don't know him, I encourage you to go online, type Dr. Stephen Akintayo or just Stephen Akintayo. You see that he's a Forbes Council member, right? He has written over 42 books. He's Africa's most influential real estate coach. So he's all over the place. He's the founder or the starter of the investment talks or money conversation in the Rolls Royce, right? He's been featured. He has spoken with Grant Cardone, Brian Tracy, John Maxwell, Les Brown, Ryan Sehant, Sam Adeyemi, Pastor Olumide Emmanuel, and so much more. So for him to have, he has been endorsed by even General Olusegun Obasanjo himself. So for him to have this endorsements, trust me, he's a person that you want to do business with. So that being said, I will not take so much of your time. If you need more information, you can always reach me with the number in the description of this video. Another aspect that most investors look out for, they'll be like, 8% to 24% is too small for a year, right? For yearly dividend. I can put that in crypto or forex, right? Or my business, and I'll get much more than that. Good. Thank God you mentioned those. Remember, for crypto, you need to have very good fundamental knowledge, fundamental analysis, even for forex. Yes, and if you are giving someone to trade for you, you know that it is still a 50-50 chance of you getting or hitting the gold mine. So, but for this investment, you just invest, you go to sleep, you are rest assured that every year you get your dividends. Good. For your business, after now, go and have a good breakfast. For your business, you know that you have to be actively involved, right? Even if you are not going to be actively involved working there, you need to be present, monitor it, right? But for this, just invest and you are rest assured. By the way, we have been in business for the past 15 years. Yes, GTEX Holding as a whole has been in business for the past 15 years. So the confidence is there, the integrity is there. If you check my page, you'll see a number of testimonials from clients who have invested with us over the years. A number of them are either I know some in Germany, some in Italy, some in the US, some in the UK, some in Canada, all over the world. And it's a pleasure, some in South Africa, some in Uganda. And it's a pleasure to have done business with these persons as well. So if you need more information, you need more clarification. Okay, a question is coming to mind. Yes, some persons will ask, it's good that you are aware that for the yearly dividends, right, for the yearly dividend, if you are doing through our international arm, that's the US investment fund, you can only withdraw your funds after 3 years. Yes, you'll be paid yearly. By the way, we have an app, that's an application where you see your investments, your daily increase and everything. But you can only withdraw after 3 years. We like to bring everything in front so there's no back and forth or misinformation in future. You withdraw dividends after 3 years, right? And you can also decide that you have compounding interest. Compounding interest in the sense that when you don't take your dividends yearly and it accrues, you also get interest on that yearly dividend that you did not withdraw. So everything compounds and increases. So in the next, let's say 5-10 years, when we have our building projects coming up, you can now decide that you will convert your funding to an initial deposit for our housing project. That way, you automatically have an investment in a housing investment that you can call your own in the US. That could be that whatever you have accrued over the years can be like an initial deposit while you use a mortgage to pay off the remaining balance for that house. So I think it's a very simple, straightforward deal. If you need more information, reach out to me with the number in the description of this video. And stay tuned, I will do well to still share more information. That's from Dr. Steven, some of the events or interviews he has had on TV, testimonials, and more information over time. So thank you once again for joining me live. I love you. I look forward to doing business with you. See you next time.